Libra, this is Shah, and this is your reading for the 21st to the 27th of December 2020. I'm using the Spirit Within Tarot by Stephen Bright and the Transparent Tarot by Emily Carding. And they are absolutely amazing working together. Oof, they're so beautiful. And the stories come really alive. And I welcome and thank you very much for all your likes and shares and your loyal support throughout the year and now. Let's get started with your reading. First of all, we have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant, here you can see the church building. He's the head of the church, the head of an institution, or he also represents tradition and municipalities. And here are his two pupils, representing the conscious and the subconscious. The Hierophant is also known as the High Priest or the Lord, so depending on which deck you use, but in this deck it is the Hierophant. So you might be seeking advice from a mature or professional man. This could nowadays be also a woman, because ladies do work in municipalities and in the vocation of municipalities, and like advocates, lawyers, judges, bankers, bookkeepers, etc., etc. But you might be seeking advice from one of these people. So let's see what type of advice. It could be legal advice, it could be love, health as well, because of the head of an institution. Okay, so, or you might be the Hierophant. You might be giving your advice to somebody else on Monday the 21st. Then we go on to Wednesday, and you've got the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups means ultimate happiness. Something is coming full circle. 10 is an ending, and where there is a 10 and an ending, there is also a new beginning. 10 becomes 1. So that is the new beginning. So there could be a new love, there could be new passion. This could be a hobby or literally passion, as in love, or nurturing. You might be passionate about something, for example a kindergarten, or another vocation that is of service to others. You might start a new job on Wednesday, or applying for a new job, and you've got success. You are happy because you've got it. Wow. Then we have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is victory, success. So whatever you're doing, you will have success or victory. The Ace of Swords is also new communication, perhaps. Perhaps you might not have spoken to somebody, and all of a sudden you have new communication, new connection. You're talking again. Perhaps you have a job in presenting, writing, or being an author of poems or articles. Perhaps you've got a job at the newspaper, conversing, informing third parties of your ideas or your findings. As the truth, as the sword also stands for the truth and legalities, the letter of the law, so you might be even writing an article on the changes of the law with regard, for example, to the COVID. You might even start a new course of study to gain wisdom, as the swords also stand for wisdom and communication and legalities, municipalities, and institutions, and school, hospitals, banks, courts are all a form of municipalities or a form of institutions. Wow. You could even, if you're passionate about communication, you could be working with internet, or teaching internet, or learning about internet, cyber, because air, the element air, is cyber. So you might even start a course in how to work a computer or program a computer, etc. You could also be meeting a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay, and the Hierophant represents Taurus. If I can see it this way, if I had to say a time, then perhaps you have already started the study or applied for the study in Libra time, and this will start in January perhaps, or February, up to, because Aquarius is February, up till June. Wow, all next year, Libra. Okay, so that is the end of September. Then we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups means that you are looking for excitement and adventure. And here you can see the person walking away, and usually you see them standing looking into the horizon and thinking, where shall I go? Because you don't really know where you want to go yet. With the Eight of Cups, you are looking for a new beginning. Well, there's two new beginnings this week. It could be a study, it could be a job, it could be love. And remember, this is a general reading, so have a look if this resonates with the monthly romance reading, if you're looking for romance. Now we're going to do the layering. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. Perhaps the Four of Pentacles basically means miser. And this is the only thing that I got to know when I started to read the cards. I'm doing this now roughly 50 years, and it's amazing how much you grow and how much tarot has changed. Now you get a small book, or you get such a great big fat book, and all what the cards mean: upright, reverse, and when they flip over on the sideways like that. And it's much more helpful, you get much more information, but every single deck or author of a deck has their own interpretations as well. And this is why I find tarot fascinating, because in each deck I have my own interpretations as well, and I see different things time and time again. This deck is very simple, but it still draws meaning and has definitely got other aspects than other decks. Like here you see the Ten of Cups and you only see two people. Usually you see a family because of celebrations, a reunion with family and friends. You only see two dogs playing in the background. Here you see the clouds, emphasizing air, and the swords, and standing strong, very bold. And here we have the Eight of Cups, wishing to start a new road, a new path, leaving the old behind because of boredom. You're bored with the same routine. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. Here he's got a coin on his head, like in the traditional tarot, and a chest, and underneath 1 foot, 2 pentacles, not under 1 pentacle under each foot. So they're slightly different, but they still have the basic meaning. Now, to me, in the years that I'm reading, I have translated the cards for myself, also that he's closed off his heart and his solar plex, as he's holding a coin right in front of his heart and solar plex. This is because I am psychic, because I hear things, see things, taste things, smell things, and feel things. And because I'm also a Reiki master, so this is where the chakra and the tarot come together. So here you are, the chakra, he's closed off his emotional chakra and his heart chakra and his crown chakra by blocking it with coins. In other words, he's blocked himself off from the outside world with his emotions. I could also say you might be isolating yourself. So open your mind to new ideas. Open your mind and your heart and your solar plex to love and joy. Yes, perhaps you closed yourself off because you were hurt in the past and you're trying to protect yourself, but you can't have joy without sadness. You can't have sadness without joy. Perhaps you might feel isolated, and that is your advice that you would like to get. The advice you might want to get from a spiritual leader to open your chakras and your spirituality and your self-confidence again, and perhaps you might want to be seen. So open up, relax, meditate, learn, go to a transcendental meditation institute. Every country in a major city has this institute where you can learn how to meditate and to be together and feel together. Together you stand strong. Perhaps you are giving out too much money, and this is a warning to tighten up the purse strings, especially this time around the year, this time of year. Perhaps you, like I said, if you're spending too much money, tighten the purse strings. And if you are holding on to people or onto things, let go. Give them room. Okay? Pace yourself. That is what I'm hearing. This is the additional information, not what the card means, basically, but this is what I'm hearing working with the cards. Pace yourself. You might feel you have too much to do, so that's why you've closed yourself off. Perhaps you might want to take a rest. So pace yourself, meditate, contemplate, and evaluate. Evaluate the situation or question at hand. Okay, get balanced. The Four of Swords is also spiritual and taking time out, and the Four of Cups, you are taking time out and also too much in your head. So look around you, be conscious of what's happening around you, not just in front of you. Now we're going to put this card on top of one of the other card. Now you see that this person is actually a man because he's wearing a trousers. This is the boy and this is the girl because she's got long hair. How magnificent is that? That this boy is standing on that boy, and that represents perhaps the conscious one or the subconscious. So whatever resonates with you, the two pupils, they learn. One is for the mind and one is for practical. One is for the subconscious, the spiritual side, and to bring ideas, for example, into the conscious. So perhaps you need advice on about an idea, how you can bring it into the material world, into the conscious world. Again, the next card is Temperance, and this is Sagittarius, balancing things, tempering things. Take your time, I said, with the Four of Pentacles, so tempering with things, balancing between work and home, between your mind and your heart. Learn how to do that. Perhaps trying to balance going out and celebrating with friends and family. Perhaps balancing friends between friends and family, or friends and work, or family and work. So you could be meeting a Sagittarius. Now look how beautiful that is. The rainbow is enhancing the two people. So perhaps you might be meeting somebody, a Sagittarius, and the rainbow is protecting you. That is heaven or the divine and the angels and your ancestors sending you a message that you will meet the right one, or you are with the right one, and they know that you are happy. Wow, look at the rainbow and the sky exploding in happiness. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. You are being recognized. The Eight of Pentacles. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of the pentacles. That's like the pentagram. And then you've got 3 extra. Okay, you are being recognized for your hard work. There could be promotions. You could be starting a new study. That is confirming the Ace of Swords. It could also be just a workshop. That is study as well. You are in the center. Wow, you've got victory and recognition. Awesome. Then we have the King of Staves of Fire. And you could be meeting an Aries in this case, but don't exclude Leo or Sagittarius. You've got Sagittarius here, you've got Aries here, you've got Taurus, you've got Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, and now you have Aries, Leo and Sagittarius again, and you are taking action. This man, you could be meeting them and you could be going towards him. Then this could be a partner in work or love or business, and he will protect you. You are under his cloak. Wow. And he's looking towards this new beginning. It could be a teacher if you're doing a new course. It could be that you could be meeting this person on the course, as he's looking towards the Eight of Pentacles and the Swords, meaning a new study. It could be your teacher, it could be a colleague in class, it could also be your employer, as the ones stand for action, which means work. Or hobby, you might have a hobby. And you could be sharing a hobby with an Aries. This could be a career-orientated female Aries, that is the masculine sign coming out, or is in them. You might be taking a page out of their book. This is creation logic. I think you might be strategically thinking like the King of Wands, where you're wanting to go, what your next step is. You're not throwing away old pair of shoes before you have the new one, but you're going into action. Awesome. Beautiful. Whatever you're going to do, you're going to have victory. Then you have the Silver Angel Feather. Connect with the moon. Okay, you've got the moon there. You've got the sun, but you've got one card with the moon. The moon energy is the emotional and intuitive and psychic energy. Like I said, you might be getting advice on spirituality, whether it is tarot, Lenormand, a crystal ball, transcendental meditation, or meditation, yoga, whatever, because they're sitting in the yoga position, or just normal spiritualism, like in the church. The angels advise you to sit out or walk in the moonlight. The moon's energies will light up your path and protect you on your way. Like I said, the ancestors and the angels are protecting you, showing this with this beautiful rainbow. Wow, magic. Then we have a golden card, and the golden card of the Archangel Michael deck is Auric Field Protection. Yes, this is the Auric Field. Your aura is auric field protection. That's an energy field. Archangel Michael guides you to visualize a beautiful protection. Protection rose to sit on the edge of your aura. So just imagine that this fireball is a rose coming into action, and he's looking at it. Wow, it's jumping out. Let your emotions jump out. Don't shut them off. Open your emotions and your spiritual side of yourself. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I also wish you happiness, success with your new beginnings, and with whatever you're doing, whether you are reuniting with family and friends, or coming together, or starting a new course. You will have victory and success. Take care and have a wonderful Christmas. Ciao, ciao.